What is up, JToH gamers? Since my overhated tower videos got me a lot of big money, we are doing a sequel called Underhated Towers. These are towers that should get 10 times the hate it has now, and the addresses of all the tower creators should get leaked on the internet. Let's go. I finally finished this fire video. Once I upload it, I'm gonna get famous, and then I'm gonna get even more famous, and then I'm gonna get even more famous. What the? Tower of Impossible Movement is a terrifying difficulty tower located in Ring 6 and Juke's Towers of Hell. And boy, this thing is no joke. To even get there, you need to rack up 30 points, which you get from beating various towers in the game. But that's an easy task compared to beating this monstrosity of a tower. If you're a pro hobbyist, at first glance, this tower seems simple and the jumps seem straightforward and easy to follow. But as you play more and more, you realize that this gameplay can get really inconsistent, really fast. Strategies that you thought worked for certain jumps can randomly backfire. No! Oh, and one more thing. This tower is punishing. This tower doesn't have many outside sections, but the objects that are placed on the inside are arranged so that any fail sinks you down to floor 1. It even uses nasty obstacles that mess with Roblox physics, like super thin ladders and misaligned platforms. Some of the gameplay is also completely invisible. Oh, and did I also mention that the final jumps of the tower are literally over the void? So why did I choose to do this out of all the other towers? Well, to answer that, we need to go back. On this day, I was bored because I haven't beaten a soul crushing tower for a long time. So I tried to beat tower thinning layers. This tower is another soul crushing you all may have heard about that's a lot easier than the Tower of Impossible Movement. As I played the tower though, I realized that this tower is way too easy for my skill level. I got to floor 8 on the first day, but I wasn't having fun and was playing the game on autopilot. So I quickly dumped the tower and stopped playing JToH. Until now. Finally, after months of just silence, I felt motivated and decided to test out towers that were way above my skill level. And I ended up trying ToIM. Now, at first, I didn't expect to do this because this tower gets a lot of hate. But as I floated around the tower with no clip, I realized that it's kind of fun. On 7, there's a really wide descending ramp that is super satisfying to pull off. Okay, that was oddly specific, but the point is, I really like the later floors. The gameplay in them seemed really fun at first glance, and while I didn't think about it at the time, this would be the start of one of the longest obby grinds I've ever done. Day 1. After finishing one of my videos, I finally had time to grind this, and let's just say, I got to work. First, I did several all jump runs of this tower, and if you don't know what that is, basically you just play the tower normally with no clip, and if you fail, you fly back to the jump you fell on. While doing these runs, I started practicing jumps left and right. The main things I struggled with was invisible gameplay that pops up on floors 8 and 3, and I struggled with floor 7 in its entirety. I practiced so much that I eventually got bored and went to the main game to see how I'd do. I was barely prepared, but I gave the tower a shot anyway, and I immediately made progress. On the first day, I got up to floor 3 and had a pretty embarrassing fail on a stud crammed to the wall. It sucked, but for the first day though, man, I'll take it. But yeah, this day was so crazy that later on, I showed one of my friends how to play JToH. His username is mystic_skies, but I'll call him Typo because of his Discord name. I showed Typo how to beat Toast and ToM, and to be honest, he learned the ropes really fast.
Wait, we're done. Oh.
Yeah, we're done.
Let's get it.
And this gave me the motivation I needed to help grind this tower. Flash forward to the next day, and I'm making progress again? Yeah, I expected to fail that invisible gameplay, no surprise there, but I got back up. Yeesh, that was too close for comfort, but somehow I'm on floor 4. Let's see where this leaves us. Up next, we have these super tricky jumps. Coming up is this wrap, which is arguably the hardest jump of the tower, so I expect to fit... Wait, this actually could be a run to 5. Floor 5. This floor is not too hard, but is very awkward. It has some tight corridors, so it messes with your camera as you jump. Yeah, I fell almost immediately. At least I flew 4-4. Later on in the day, I practiced 3 to get more consistent, but I didn't really make any progress. Today, I'm doing something different. I'm going to be playing with another friend named Destroyer of Biscuits. They've already beaten this tower and are going for peak catastrophic Tower of Elongated runs, which they've been grinding on and off for 2 whole years. Safe to say, Destroyer is the perfect candidate to help me out. So we played through the tower and Destroyer gave me some good pointers for the wrap on 4. We found out that my issue was how I angled my character. I was either angled too little or too much, and Destroyer helped me find that perfect balance. Even if they had to watch several of my failed attempts. I even got some tiered obby recommendations from Destroyer so I can boost my skill even further. If you don't know what tiered obbies are, think of them as towers, but they're usually a lot shorter, usually a lot harder gameplay wise, and don't have any client objects, which means all the difficulty just comes from brutally hard jumps and pushing Roblox physics to its absolute limit. Progressing through tiered obbies is arguably the fastest way to improve your skill for JToH, but it's not for everyone considering how demotivating these obbies can get. Oh yeah, editing and post here, I forgot to mention that these obbies are called tiered obbies because they progress in tiers and each tier is 2 times harder than the other. But do not listen to the tiers, they are often very inaccurate. Just please don't take these tiers so seriously. Anyways, thanks for the recommendations, Destroyer. Now it's time to start my longest session. I got to 4 really consistently now, which is great progress. Also, I didn't really fail the wrap that much, which is to be expected because of Destroyer the GOAT. But wait.
No!
This is my personal best for today. I still haven't gotten to 5 yet, but I'm glad I'm getting more consistent. After I failed, I practiced the later floors again because I was bored, and doing so made me realize, man, I got a lot of work to do. I was busy and only had time to practice a bit of 7. Busy again, but this time I practiced both tiered obbies and the later floors. Finally, something happened. I played through the tower as normal and found a strategy to align the jump I failed on 4. Now it was really easy and practically unfailable. Just align your cursor with the middle of the gap and then align again, this time sideways, so you can perfectly squeeze through the gap. Oh wait, I'm getting somewhere. Okay, so this mistake was really dumb. I thought I knew where the gap was, but since I was in first person, I couldn't really see it in time. So your boy just fell. This fail kinda sucked, I'm not gonna lie. It was really demotivating, but I'm not letting anything stop me. I soon found myself on 5 again. Wait, did I really just fail? Okay, now this really sucks. I couldn't pass my PB from a week ago, even though I was playing so much. If I keep at this super slow pace, what'll happen on the later floors, which are a lot harder? Will I ever get this video out? You know, I'm starting to think this tower isn't really for me. Maybe a jump to terrifying was a stupid idea after all. I even kept playing after this, and I could barely even get to 4. But maybe I'm just having a bad day. Maybe I'll do better in... And I was right. This day was crazy. I got to 5 immediately after joining the game and PB'd just like that. Afterwards, I failed a really easy wrap that I just set up wrong, but I was glad to have made a new PB after a week. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something. My new PB shattered. I've destroyed it again on the same day. This run died quickly though, because my nerves were through the roof. But PBing twice on a tower as inconsistent as this is truly a sight to behold. So I was happy with what I could get today. Okay, I won't waste your time on this one. Got to 5. Fell. Try something new. Fell. All good? Let's get on with... So I practiced that really weird stick out on 5 I kept failing, and I actually got past it. You know what that means? New PB! And for my first time on 6, let's just say, I cooked. I ended up fluking 6, and started to make quick work of 7. Until this jump happened. I didn't jump far enough, causing the wedge to fling me outward. But we're still on 6. Honestly, that could have gone a lot worse. No. Well, I was bound to fail that wrap anyways. I played a little more and... Dude, I love ladders for that. Who cares though? Floor 5 is no longer my personal best. That's insane. Alright, here we go again. Let me not waste your time. I got to floor 6 again? Yay. Ladder drop me off? What? Consistency is always nice. I'll come back to this tower later in the day. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay, I somehow reached the safety net on floor 7, so if I fail on these hard jumps, I'm safe. But it turns out I didn't even need it because I did these jumps so flawlessly that I hadn't fallen even once. The last hard jump in this floor is rough. You have to flick onto the other ladder using this one, but you have to travel a really long distance to do so. And on top of that, the other ladder is raised above you, making it even harder to latch onto it. With my nerves, I was convinced I had no shot at this jump. I was prepared to call it quits. I made it. After this, my heart was beating like never before. I was given a free ticket to floor 8, and boy, I had to perform. Up next is the cylinder part, which I'll just describe here. I hate this cylinder part. Arguably one of the only hardest parts of 8, dude. It's like you could slip off these cylinders any single time, dude. It's genuinely annoying. After I got past the cylinder part, the nerves were really starting to get to me. Technically 9? I mean, I got past the cylinders. Oh my gosh. I did this thinking I wouldn't ever beat it, you know? Just a little grind for fun. Now it's been 11, 12 hours since I've started this tower and I'm freaking out. Now, floor 9 is the shortest and the easiest floor of the tower, but it's definitely chokeable under pressure. For this kill brick section, I made sure I was full health before going into the corridor. Then, at the end are some really odd wraps that mess with your sense of height. They are not that bad, but please do not mess that up because there's nothing to catch you. But after you've done that, you just found yourself on floor 10. The last floor of this tower is no joke. The beginning starts off with some brutal wraps and then sends you off to the final section. Been a lot of stickouts in the past, man. No. Oh my gosh, dude. This fail was unbelievably lucky. Had I failed on the first stick out, and I would have fell on 8, where I'd have to redo the entirety of the cylinder section. At this point, reality was starting to settle in. I wasn't going to get a run like this in a while. If I didn't do this now, who knows how long it would take me to get back up there. It seems like just yesterday I was struggling to even get to 5. Okay,
Whoa.
so this is like the complicated part.
So how did I get up there?
You gotta do this
Yeah.
like sideways motion for all these jumps.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Wait.
I'm falling, hold on. Wait, I think I have to do the way you did it, because that one is way too hard. I don't think I know how to do it.
There you go. And they get like... Yeah, you got it. There you go. Going crazy.
You're too...
The final stretch. At this point, the entire server was spectating me. It was do or die.
You got it.